Dear students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Professor P. Bhaskar Reddy, Department of Ancient Indian History, Culture and Archaeology, Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati. In the present module of the paper, you are going to learn about history of writing. You all know that the man, in the quest of his knowledge, invented two devices for conveying his thoughts and ideas. They are, one is language and other is script. Language is as old as the script, which it began from the dawn of the human civilization, whereas the script was later development, and a script, it was started with a crude form of conveying ideas, and various progress took place in various stages to reach the alphabetical stage. We are now using developed alphabets for using our language in developed form. When the writing was started, how the writing was developed, from inception to alphabetic stage, what are the steps that received a progress of the human civilization, that things we are going to learn in this topic in general way. By the end of this module, you will be able to learn about the specific themes like writing systems and their importance, origin and development of writing in prehistoric world, the stages of writing from pictograph to alphabetical stage, then followed by writing in ancient world civilizations and also writing in Indian subcontinent. With these objectives, let us start our discussion with a brief introduction, what is writing and its importance in human civilization. You know that writing is a set of visible or tactile signs used to represent units of language in a systematic way. True writing is the content of a linguistic utterance encoded so that the other reader can reconstruct with fair degree of accuracy the exact nature of written down. It is a later development. Regarding the history and relation to its civilization, the history of writing instruments by which humans have recorded and conveyed thoughts, feelings and a grocery list is in some ways the history of civilization itself. In the past centuries, scientists have used writing as one of the makers of civilization, because without the communication, it is not possible to achieve the goal of any development or civilization. While it is true that writing systems appear to develop in agriculture and urban cultures, by no means it is a requirement of civilization. This is how we know our story, through the drawings, signs and words which we have recorded. With this brief introduction about the writing, let us know about the history of writing. You know that the historians demarcated the history into prehistory and protohistory, depend upon the availability of source materials in various forms. In the writing also, the scholars demarcated the prehistoric writing and protohistoric writing. Originally, the concept of writing in essence is the transference of thought or language into a readable form. As already I mentioned, language existed long before writing, emerging probably or simultaneously with sapiens abstract thought and the genus Homo. Before letters were invented, the man, even he conveyed his ideas and his message to one person to other person. The easy way to communicate thoughts in writing was to use symbols and pictures that usually represent the things they were about. This was the beginning of the writing stage, where the early man or Paleolithic man started this type of crude form of writings, where later the transfer of more complex information, ideas and concepts from one person to other individual or to a group was a single most advantageous evolutionary adaptation for species preservation. In this regard, it is thought that the human beings developed language by 35,000 BC itself, as evidenced by cave paintings from the period of the Cro-Magnon man, that is, which is the period between 50,000 to 30,000 BC, which appear to express concepts concerning daily life. This was the beginning of the writing which the Cro-Magnon man, who was a wise man, started this type of a crude form of writing around 40,000 or earlier. And even in the Cro-Magnon civilization itself, there was some evolution from initial stage to even in the pictographical writings. So here you see the visuals of the paintings which was engraved by Cro-Magnon man. These images suggest a language because in some instances they seems to tell a story, say of hunting expedition in which specific events were occurred, rather than being simply pictures of animals and people. So that in the beginning itself, when the man or Cro-Magnon man started conveying his ideas through crude form of writing, there was a certain development in the form of conveying ideas, though they are crude pictures. Later, the advent of writing system, however, seems to coincide with the transition from hunter-gatherer societies to more permanent agrarian encampments, when it became necessary to count one's property, whether it be parcels of land, animals, or measures of grain, or to transfer that property to another individual or another settlement. Over time, the need for writing was changed. It has been widely accepted that writing evolved in the Middle East in the ancient days, particularly the Mesopotamian culture, which is one of the ancient culture. Their scribes recorded daily events, trade, astronomy, and literature on the clay tablets. It is true that the Mesopotamian clay tokens were used in Mesopotamia around 8,000 to 7,500 BC onward to record quantities of agricultural commodities being traded. There have been many expressions concerning the origin of writing, from mythical to scientific also. Thus, as per the evidences available, we have a definite stages of writing in the form of pictures, which started Cro-Magnon man or even earlier, and there was an evolution for nearly 30,000 years, from 40,000 where Cro-Magnon was originated and 8,000 where clay tablets of Mesopotamian were available. Though it is a history or historical evidence, there was a belief or there was a expressions among the scholars that these scripts which were invented by the man, some scholars attributed that the scripts were given to mythological or scientific attribution. For example, in the ancient Egypt, the invention of writing is attributed to the god Thoth. In Mesopotamia, among the Sumerians, god Enlil was the creator of writing. In Assyrian and Babylonian periods, the god Nabu was credited as the inventor of writing and scribe of the gods. Among the Maya, the supreme deity Ijamna was a shaman and a sorcerer as well as the creator of the world. In the Chinese civilization, the tradition affirms that the invention of writing was not attributed to a deity, but instead to an ancient sage named Chong Chi. Even in the Indian tradition, it believed that the script of Brahmi was given to mankind by the god Brahma. From the above discussion, it is true that writing was evolved in the human past since the 40,000 BC onwards, where we have evidences about the pictographical writings up to clay tokens of Mesopotamia, which attributed to 8000 BC. And in this pictographical stage also, there was a lot of evolution and progression in the conveying of ideas with various forms, not only pictograph, and there was a stories and other things which the man by pictures he expressed his language. And some scholars also attributed the invention of writing as per the tradition to mythic gods. Whether it is true or not, if we look into glance, there was a evolutionary process in the development of writing. Now we can shift our discussion, the stages of writing in brief. The invention of writing, as already I mentioned, was not a one-time event, but a gradual process initiated by the appearance of symbols. The early writing system begins with small images used as words. Literally, its meaning or its depicting is in question. Then, man used all sorts of methods and devices for transmission of thought in the form of image symbols, artillery symbols, etc. This system of conveying ideas are found everywhere around 40,000 BC, which we discussed in the previous one. And even that in that early form of writing, there are various developments, particularly in the picture writing itself. The man in the initial stages conveyed in the form of embryo writing. That is a rude form of conveying ideas. Then rock pictures were also found in that period. Then it progressed to symbolic means of conveyance. Symbolic means of conveyance means sending of quotes for communication. These are the important stages in the pictographical writing in the beginnings of history. Have a look at the Cro-Magnon cave paintings, which he expressed his ideas in the form of animals, and several stories were also depicted in that. And from that period onwards, there are several ways in which early writing evolves beyond the pictographical stages. In this stage, scholars have noticed a few broad phases in the development of writing since it first emerged around the close of 4th millennium BC in West Asia and North Africa. In that, pictographical writing is the beginning stage. In the earliest phases, man expressed his ideas by drawing picture, and in this picture writing, a picture represented a whole word or vocal expression indicating an idea or an object was conveyed. The next stage of development is ideographic writing. Gradually, as time passed on, the pictures came in to convey something more than their visual implications, while the shapes of the pictures were also undergoing some modifications in the course of time. Thus, the pictographs came to be ideographic symbols. In ideographic, there was a definite conveying of some message. Then the third stage is phonetic and syllabaries. You know that phonetic, which each message have some sound value, and a syllable means a word or part of word which is pronounced with a single effort of voice. This was the next definite stage in the evolution of writing. This phase of development, it witnessed the evolution of phonetic values for some of the hundreds of symbols available, so that they became syllabic symbols, whereas the others, which was not attributed to any sound value, they remained as ideographic signs. Only a few signs were developed into phonetic signs and syllabaries. Then the last stage in the writing is alphabet stage. In this stage, alphabetic value of some of the syllabic symbols gradually developed. From phonetic to syllable, at first most of the signs remained syllabic, only a few becoming alphabetic. Later, a limited number of symbols bearing alphabetical value was found sufficient to write the language. Thus, the scholars suggested, considering the evolutionary process of the writing from pictographical to alphabetic, they suggested several stages, and from this it is true that the writing was a gradual process which developed from embryo writing to different stages of pictographs, and later it reached the stage of alphabetic stage. When it reached the alphabetic stage up to 4000 BC, from 4000 BC onwards we have a definite connective history from that stage to present stage. You know that now we are confining our language and script with a certain number of alphabets and consonants, but it may vary from one language to other language. With this background, now we may shift to our discussion. What are the writings that were available in the world cultures? Coming to the writing in world cultures are concerned, the emergence of writing in given area is usually followed by several centuries of fragmentary inscriptions. The first writing system of early Bronze Age was not a sudden invention. They developed based on early tradition of symbol systems that can be classified as proper writing, but have many of the characteristics of writing. These systems may be described as proto-writing. In the proto-writing, in the beginning stages, they used ideographic or early mnemonic symbols to convey information, but probably or directly contained no nature language. These systems prevailed in the world cultures as early as 7th millennium BC, that is a period of Neolithic period, as evidenced by the Jihu symbols in China. Have a look at the Jihu symbols of the 7th millennium BC and the modern character of China. Then writing emerged in many cultures, even in the middle or later Bronze Age. The popular scripts of the ancient world cultures of this period are the cuneiform writing of Sumerians, Egyptian hieroglyphs, Chinese logographs, Indus script of Indus Valley civilization, Olmec script of Mesoamerica, that is Maya. You know that these are the ancient civilizations of the world, which they are advanced in all matters of life, not only in the script is concerned, and also in several amenities which they enjoyed. Among these cultures, the true writing of language was independently conceived and developed in three phases from 3500 BC to 3200 BC. They are Mesopotamian writing and Egyptian writing and Harappan writing and cultures. It is known that the Sumerian archaic, that is a pre-cuneiform, and the Egyptian hieroglyphs are considered the earliest writing systems, both emerging out of their ancestral proto-literate symbol systems since 3500 BC. In this, the cuneiform script was first developed by the Sumerians of Mesopotamia, that is the present day Iraq, about 3500 BC. Mesopotamian script was a recording device consisting of clay tokens of multiple shapes. Look up about the clay tokens of multiple shapes. This has evolved into a methods of keeping their accounts using a round shaped stylus impinged into soft clay at different angles for recording numbers. Later, the cuneiform writing began to represent syllables of Sumerian language by about 3200 BC. Have a look at the writing of the cuneiform in a clay tablets with a full developed form around that particular period. This considered the most significant among the many cultural contributions of the Sumerians and the greatest of those of the Sumerian city of Uruk, which they were advanced in various activities of the civilization. Have a look at the Sumerian cuneiform development from pictograph to present alphabet and definite stages of its evolution. The next writing system of the world cultures is the Egyptian hieroglyphs. The writing system of the Egyptians were already in use in the same time before the rise of early dynastic period, that is 3100 BC, and came to be known as hieroglyphic writing. Have a look at the style of hieroglyphic writing in tablet form and also in alphabetical form to get an idea about hieroglyphic writing. Now, with the prevalence of two different writing systems in two cultures of Egyptian and Mesopotamian, the historians debate whether these writing systems were developed completely independent of Sumerian writing or were inspired by a process of cultural diffusion. There were divergent opinions are there. However, the current scholarship suggested the Mesopotamian writing appeared first than the Egyptian script. Similar debates also surrounds the another ancient script of the Indian subcontinent, that is Indus script of Indus Valley civilization, which it have a pictographical or symbolic means of conveyance by around 2600 BC, which it is still undeciphered script. However, among these three, the Mesopotamian cuneiform script offers a well documented evolution over a continuous period of 10,000 years from a prehistoric ancient to present day of alphabet. Let us know about the evolution of the Mesopotamian script, where it was divided into four phases. The first phase is clay tokens representing the units of goods were used for accounting. That period is assigned 8000 to 3500 BC. Later on, the three-dimensional tokens were transformed into two-dimensional pictographic signs. The pictographic script served exclusively for accounting in between 3500 to 3000 BC. This was the next stage. Have a look at the second stage of clay tokens, which have a clear symbols in clay tokens. Then, in the third stage, the phonetic signs introduced to transcribe the name of individuals marked the turning point when writing started emulating spoken language, and as a result became applicable to all fields of human experience. That evolution in Mesopotamian civilization took place between 3000 to 1500 BC. Later on, with 2 dozens of letters, each standing for a single sound of voice, the alphabet perfected the rendition of speech. After ideography, logography and syllabaries, the alphabets represent a further segmentation of meaning. This was about the story of the Egyptian writing of nearly 10,000 years of its evolution. Later on, with the invention of the cuneiform writing, the early cuneiform writers changed the nature of world which they lived. The cuneiform as created by the Sumerians adapted and evolved through the writings of many other people, including the Akkadians, Babylonians, Hittites, Assyrians, Hurrians, and so others. The cuneiform also inspired the old Persian alphabet, but was eventually replaced by the Phoenician alphabet, which is the first alphabet of the world. The origin of the alphabetic writing system, it is true that it traced to the back of Phoenician alphabet. Have a look at the Phoenician alphabet which was developed for a specific words. Then the Phoenician writing system, though quite different from that of the Mesopotamia, still owes its development to the Sumerians and their advances in the written world. Phoenicians' contribution of the alphabet made writing very easier and more accessible to other cultures. Phoenician alphabet was perhaps the first alphabetic script to be widely used. The Phoenician traded around the Mediterranean and beyond that, and set up cities and colonies in parts of southern Europe and also northern Africa. Thus, the phonetic writing system, which was a first alphabetic in the world of the ancient period, it paved the way for the spread of that system into various parts of the Western world. Particularly, the phonetic writing systems of the Greeks, later Romans, came from Phoenicia. The Greek alphabet was evolved after the collapse of Mycenaean civilization in around 1200 BC and prior to the rise of ancient Greece in 800 BC. The Greek and Latin scripts later served as the basis for the development of European script. In the same way, the Semitic Aramaic script would provide the basis for Hebrew, Arabic, and possibly Sanskrit. The last but not the least of the earliest civilizations to develop writing is China, which China also developed its own system of writing, that is in the form of logographs, by around 1600 BC. But China outdoes the others in devising the system, which was evolved as a working script from that day to present day. They also provided the script for entirely different language, Japanese also. By this discussion, I hope you may understood when the true writing was began around 8000 BC, particularly in the form of clay tablets, and the development of Mesopotamian cuneiform writing, Egyptian hieroglyphs, their discussions on their background and the development of these scripts, then alphabetic development in the Phoenician script and its spread in the Western world and also Chinese civilization. So, this background helps us to know about the scripts, its origin and the developments in the world concept is concerned. Now, we may shift our discussion, what are the writing systems and history of Indian subcontinent. The writing system in Indian subcontinent begins with the undeciphered script found on seals and other relics of the Indus Valley civilization, flourished around 2600 BC and it continued up to 1750 BC. But unfortunately, that great civilization disappeared because of various reasons, and after the declining of Indus Valley civilization, the graphic record of India is virtually blank until the time of Ashokan inscriptions, where we have a definite writing systems. See the Indus seals bearing the script of the Indus period. Later on, during the Ashokan period, we have two scripts. One is Brahmi script. Brahmi script is one of the most important writing systems, not only in the Indian subcontinent, in world, by virtue of its time depth and influence. This elegant script appeared in India most certainly by 5th century BC itself, before the establishment of Mauryan Empire, in some of the earliest historical inscriptions. This script became wide prevalent in the entire Indian subcontinent in the edicts of Ashoka by 3rd century BC. It is the fact that this Brahmi script is the ancestor to the hundreds of scripts which was developed from this source in South, Southeast and East Asia. Besides that, the Brahmi script was the mother source and parent source for the development of almost all the scripts of India except Urdu. Besides the Brahmi script, there was another script which was prevalent in the same period, that is Kharosthi script. The Kharosthi script, more or less contemporary with the Brahmi script, appearing around 3rd century BC, mainly in northwestern Indian subcontinent, and some examples do occur in India. Thus, the Kharosthi and Brahmi were considered to be the two major scripts of Indian subcontinent, which was prevalent during the time of Mauryas. Besides the usage of Brahmi script, the Aramaic and Greek versions were also found in the minor edicts of Ashoka in northwestern subcontinent. Later, in the post-Mauryan period, the Greek language and script were also used in some coined legends of the rulers like Indo-Greeks, Indo-Scythians, Indo-Parthians and Kushanas. Now we can conclude our discussion with a brief summary about the writing. Since its inception, writing has served to communicate the thoughts and feelings of the individual and that of a person's culture, their collective history, their experiences with human condition, and preserve those experiences for future generations. So, because of the invention of the ancient people. Now we are using a beautiful and ornamental scripts for conveying our language in systematic way, and this helps to understand the writing system from its inception to alphabetic stage. For more details, you go through the e-text and other components of the module. Thank you.